Good morning.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We back. We learned some lessons from episode 1, namely about audio. We're not going to have the game sound on because it was a little bit too loud. We're just going to start powering through this. So we did put some weapons in the blacksmith when we last left. So we got our fallen mage's staves up to level 3 now. I'm just going to turn off notifications so my phone doesn't beep during us playing. Let's put these on. We're going to dual wield these bad boys. Still got our monster tomes on for XP. I'm actually going to use an experience potion, a lucky silver coin, lucky gold coin for extra golden horns. And I'm also going to pick up one of these shrines of wisdom that are conveniently where we are located, and we're just going to get into it. So we've got defeat Draconian Lord right here, and we have one right here. So let's get into it. Let's just spam our strong skill. Try and defeat this bad boy quickly. Missing is less than ideal. Okay. Level 55, bang. We want NPC layer on. I'm going to turn buildings and items off for right now. And Asmund, that's who we were talking to. So Draconian Lord is done. Now it's raining right now. Cold winter in Australia. Not sure if I'll get to the other quests just this moment. But what's our next quest? Level 50, get our class, we are done, complete that. And now, I think, we're up to Galar. Okay, build a blacksmith and upgrade equipment. Okay, we have just upgraded some equipment, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Could have waited for a moment. We're just gonna build this anywhere, it doesn't really matter. Let's put it near our bestiary. Oh, 50 wood, okay. Alright, we'll get that over time, that's fine. You can pick up wood just by seeing trees and stuff that spawn around or dismantling stuff. So these are the items on the ground. If trees pop up, you'll get a heap that way. What we're actually going to do as well, and I won't keep you on for it, is we're just going to burn any arena tokens. We've got 29 of them. Great way to power level through the early game. So I'll be back after I've done those. Okay, at the end of our arena, we got to level 63. We got 2.1 million gold now, 56,000 horns. So that was a decent chunk of XP. We got a bunch of gear. Let's check out what this is. Magic's pretty low. We're going to dismantle it all. We're going to try and get that wood. That's what we're after. So let's do our classic select all. Select all, select all. It's not selecting the locked items, which are just items that I have equipped at some point in time. I need to go ahead and unlock a bunch of them at some point. Oh, there we go. Actually went up to level 66. That's cool. Let's dismantle all this. Yes. And we should have got wood amongst that. 20 wood. Still not enough. I don't think we have enough. So what are our quests at the moment? We need to complete a memory hunt. We need to find deep shards. We need to enter a great monument, and we need to build a blacksmith, which I believe says 26 up there, but if we check our materials, we're currently 4 wood shy of building our blacksmith. And if I check the nearby shop, which does spawn when you start a game, so it's my shop here, there's not currently wood there, but we can buy these canes and they should dismantle into wood, hopefully. Let's dismantle these. Yes, yes. All right, let's build that blacksmith. There we go, we've got a blacksmith. And we do need to upgrade some gear in order to complete this quest. What does he actually ask for? 3 items. Let's go ahead and upgrade some simple stuff. Obviously, we don't have wood anymore, so that's out. This one, let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. I think that's taken some stuff that we're actually wearing, but that is fine. Let's put a torch on so we can see a little bit further, because I think there's actually out here the inn that we picked up our quest from before, and we want to make sure that we get that one done. We'll just kill these goblin lords while we're here, because XP is always good. We should check if we can get our next class actually as well. 50,000. Bang. Good investment. Court mage. We're getting a couple of skills as we go here, and I've not been ultra focused on skills because the kind of point here is that you don't need to be this early on. You don't need to be overly focused on using the highest damaging skills. Just use anything. The point early should be if you can defeat things, you're going to be fine. Here's that inn. Yep, we completed a quest. And this one we can't do yet. So I think our next step is actually going to be some GPS play. We're going to need to get out and about to... I don't know why that's... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're going to need to actually get out and about so that we can actually complete some of these quests. So I'll see you later, I think.
Alright, first things first, we just went out for a quick memory hunt. Memory hunts, you just do a couple of little mini games. GPS content, you might have to walk around a little bit. I got pretty fortunate and got one that I could do entirely from a singular location, which was handy. So you're seeing on the screen right now, I'm just running through a few of the mini games, getting them completed. These are important because you get quite a lot of orns and you get some other stuff too, materials, XP, all that sort of jazz. So you want to be doing these early days. You actually want to be doing them always if you can. I'm going to try and bank up a few diluted mnemonics so I can do a bunch all at once. But yeah, I do these mini games and I managed to get myself a pretty cool amity as a result of it. You'll see it here in a second. Yeah, and an amity for recovering HP and starting with ward turns is actually pretty juicy for the start of the game. So pretty happy with that one. Not a bad get. After that, we move on to find some Mystic Caves. We want to find some Mystic Caves, some dungeons, some Goblin Fortresses. We're trying to bank up these exploration dungeons. One, because we have a quest that we need to complete that requires them. But two, they're actually really, again, quite juicy early on. We get lots of orns from doing them, like heaps of orns. You'll see, pretty surprising. But we also will get double end of dungeon rewards for completing an exploration dungeon. Really worthwhile. So we just traveled around getting a couple of those. Along the way, we make sure to defeat any bosses that we see. We're going to try and get our dungeon keys, our skeleton key stores nice and stocked up. So I was defeating anything I could as I moved around. Then the final thing we did while we were out and about is we actually grabbed a monument. It was a monument of Thor, cost a skeleton key to enter, but we need one of those to get our quest done. If you find the monument that aligns to your faction, then for us it's Demeter because we're earthen. It doesn't cost you a skeleton key to enter, so keep an eye out for those. Because I'm a complete noob, this whole next section I recorded with my microphone muted. This is why Shabash had to do all the recording for us, because I am a novice. Essentially what I'm covering here is just running through the exploration dungeons we picked up. We ended up getting 3 Mystic Caves and 1 Goblin Fortress, and we got our monument as well. I failed the monument because the battles are a little bit too tough for me, but we only had to enter one, so that's fine. The exploration dungeons, you'll see little snippets as I'm talking right now that show you these are really worth doing. You get a lot of Orns for one. You get double dungeon rewards at the end. Definitely worth doing, and they're a good way to farm different monsters. Yeah, so this section just basically covers that. We also purchased our next class, which was easy enough to do. We've got the Orns for it comfortably at this point in time.
Okay, we have a new rule. New rule is I'm not allowed to record without some kind of headphone monitoring going on. So I got these bad boys in now because I just recorded a bunch with my microphone muted. What a loser. All right, we went for a bit of a trip. Needed to go to the shops, convince my wife to drive, which is always a bonus because it means I can do stuff whilst she's driving. I completed another quest, which was a story quest to, we'll check out completed here, to defeat the Fallen Archmage, Fallen Knight and Fallen Witch. And then we did a couple of other quests there. So what's our next story quest? We need to complete a dungeon. So what I actually did is I queued up a normal dungeon. I just put it on tier 1 to make it really easy for us to get it smashed out. And we're just going to go through and get this one. Let's just do Twin Blast is fine. Haven't got any bonuses active at the moment, which isn't a big deal. What we're going to want to do is at some point work out a way to farm some keys. There we go. Dungeon complete. That should complete the quest for us. There we go. Bang. Alrighty. And we have upgraded our weapons. We're just using the Arca Staff, so we got another one. We got a legendary monster tome, which is a big deal for us now as well. Probably should be running an XP potion, but I'm just going to check what I'm doing. I actually upgraded my follower as well. I just released the red slime, picked up a wisp while I was out there. Wisp is kind of cool because it does have some healing. Wisp heal, 300 health points. Pretty decent for us. It doesn't proc too much because we've got that Amity that lowers the follower act rate. But it's something. Oh my gosh. Rain's absolutely belting down. Let's swap microphones in case it picks that up.
Let's use this bad boy. Hopefully you can hear me okay still. Alright. Now, what's our next quest? Okay, we do actually have to unlock a specialization. We did hit tier 5, so we can do that. We're actually up to purchasing our tier 5 class too, which we're going to go Druid. We got 250,000 Orns, so we're fine to buy that one. And we're going to set our specialization. And what we're going to actually choose here is we're going to choose Oracle, and we're not really going to change our spec much at all. Oracle allows us to use 2 Amities, which is pretty big if we get good Amities. So I'm going to unlock that. I'm going to go Druid Oracle, and that is that quest done. We are tearing through the quests. Complete. Bang. Okay, and who's next? Squire Samson's back. Yeah, buddy. All right. What's he got for us? Oh, man. Okay, so building a keep's actually going to be really tough for us because I don't think we have the materials for it. Oh, we do. Get in. All right, let's build ourselves a keep. That's good just to get that quest done. Does allow us to get more followers if we want to. Let's complete that one. And we'll chat to this guy. Catha of Athantia. Okay, and we now need to defeat Fomorian warriors. Yeah, we need to defeat Fomorian warriors, Fomorian rogues, and Fomorian mages. all tier 4. So that's going to take a while. It's 10 of each. That one's not necessarily one that will stay on for. I think that's one that I'll just do, and I'll bring you guys back when it is that I get it done. We can probably wrap it up there. We got all the way, there's a Fomorian Mage as we're talking. We got all the way to level 100. We defeated a lot of bosses. We started doing some dungeons. We were focusing primarily on like Mystic Caves and Goblin Fortresses. They're really juicy for us early days, so we want to be doing those. We entered a monument, which is another piece of content in the game, and we did a memory hunt. So we've actually done a lot today. We'll probably pick it up next time and keep churning it out. So far, so level 100, 101, and the playtime on this character is only 3 hours 50 minutes. So we're actually smashing through this, and it shows you that you can smash through it. It does slow down. The XP graph is kind of exponential, so it'll start to slow down over time, but there are ways to power through that XP, which we'll show you over time. Anyway, thanks heaps for watching. I've been Dangy, and I will catch you next time. Bye.
It's Odie, wishing you the goodest of mornings.